What's going on, guys? We have a new video. It's Lost in Translation, music breakdown channel. It's your boy Marcus. I got a treat today. It is Joell Ortiz. He is one of the dopest lyricists of all time. He's dope. Extra smooth, probably in the top 25 list. And he just came out with a joint. So I had to throw it up on the channel. No further ado, Joell Ortiz, In My Feelings. I know, I get it. I know probably a bunch of you don't even know who he is, but he's been with, he was in a group with Eminem and Joe Budden and Crooked Eye, I believe, and Royce the 5'9", and they were called Slaughterhouse. So, Joell Ortiz, In My Feelings. No further ado, let's give it a listen. Looking nice. Look at him. Looking nice and young and healthy. I get that kid's old. He's older than me. Looking nice and young and healthy there. I like that. Inspirational.
I'm in my feelings, y'all parting. I feel like Oakley in the garden.
Be careful.
When I played, it was full contact, and I ain't see a quarter.
So look, he said, I feel like Oakley in the Garden, which is Charles Oakley, who played for the Knicks in the Madison Square Garden. And then he said, back where contact, you know, where you could hit each other. He's
full contact, and I ain't see a quarter of these contracts.
So I'm telling you, when metaphors are so intricate like that, like he's bringing in like concepts with the quarter. Look.
And I ain't see a quarter of these contracts.
So I ain't see a quarter of these contracts, and he's talking about obviously the double entendre of his music career contracts, but also, and I ain't see a quarter, which would be a full contact sport, which is football, and I ain't seeing a quarter, which would be the quarter, just the, you know, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. And I'm telling you, he doesn't even give you real metaphors. He just gives you pieces of them, and you got to put them together yourself. And I'm telling you, it's fire.
I'm in my feelings, y'all parting. I feel like Oakley in the garden. When I played, it was full contact, and I ain't.
So also, Charles Oakley got kicked out of the Garden because he was in his feelings, and he got into it with one of the owners. They're actually mad at that owner, by the way. I forget his name. I don't even want to try it because I'll mess it up. But anyways,
like Oakley in the Garden. When I played, it was full contact, and I ain't see a quarter of these contracts. I put up numbers when I hold this mic, but see, I came up in an era where Hov was Mike. Being a fellow Brooklynite, I was an all-star, but never got to pop champagne except in a sports bar. Now I'd be lying if I said I hadn't gone far, but I'm still tight by what I mentioned in that fourth bar. A younger me just steaming them with this pen. Wonder what I would have been if streaming existed then.
Right?
Young May, Cash Clay, Lee.
I always think of that, man. Where would I have been if streaming existed then?
By what I mentioned in that fourth bar. A younger me just steaming them with this pen. Wonder what I would have been if streaming existed then. Young May, Cash Clay, leaning into your chin, leaving them in the wind as I'm weaving them.
So watch right there. So he said Young Clay leaning them in. He said leaning them while I'm leaning into your chin. So obviously Cassius Clay should do the rope-a-dope where he leaned back and then throw punches as he was leaning back. So I'm leaning into, but the double, I'm telling you, they're so.
Young May, Cash Clay, leaning into your chin, leaving them in the wind as I'm weaving them. Let's begin in 07, a brick drop, hip hop made a pick.
See, I'm weaving them like bob and weave. Like he puts in the boxing references, and then also
leaving them in the wind as I'm weaving them. Let's begin in 07, a brick drop. Hip hop made a pit stop on this block in Brooklyn, and notice I had to strip lock. Big rocks in my socks, all tied in a small ziplock. Stiff Glock on my.
Hold on real fast. So as you know, I'm sorry, I keep stopping it because I keep hearing things that are so ridiculous. So the beat, like I'm a producer first. I'm a better rapper than I'm a producer, but I wish I was a better producer because I love making beats and I love listening to beats. And in the back, you can hear the tom. Watch it. Watch that tom in the back.
Leaving them in the wind as I'm weaving them. Let's begin in 07, a brick drop.
It comes in right here.
Made a pit stop on this block in Brooklyn, and notice I had to strip lock. Big rocks in my socks, all tied in a small ziplock. Stiff Glock on my hip, had him dancing before TikTok. Wave cap, Scully, and my braids all ugly. Pitching, y'all should want to sign baseball from me. Listen. I feel like Strawberry at Shea. Whenever I had to bat,
I feel like Strawberry at Shea. Daryl Strawberry. See, he's older than me, so you guys, man, I hope anyone listening must be old because you're not going to get these references otherwise. But yeah, he's Daryl Strawberry at Shea Stadium.
Strawberry at Shea. Whenever I had to bat, I saw an apple a day. And it still wasn't enough to keep the doctor away. Cause yeah, shortly after that I signed the Dre. Y.A. O.W.A. and NWA's own joint forces, y'all in trouble today. That's how I felt when that ink hit that paper. Then minor league coaching advised me to leave the majors. Big league mistake in my opinion, I was loyal.
Okay, so look, oh my God, look. So he's saying about leaving the majors, like Major League Baseball, but also the major labels.
Felt when that ink hit that paper. Then minor league coaching advised me to leave the majors.
The minor league coaching advised me to leave the majors. Meaning he had whack representatives. He probably had a whack manager, somebody who didn't know, and they advised him to leave the majors. Well, or hold on.
Hit that paper. Then minor league coaching advised me to leave the majors.
Let's see where he goes.
Mistake in my opinion, I was loyal to a fault. What they did for Kendrick Lamar, they was trying to do for your boy.
Yes.
But that didn't include everybody inside the room, cause Dre seen what I saw later. But it's cool. Living you learn, no bridges burned, I give and I earn. I sleep really well at night while they twist and they turn. But back to rap, none of y'all cause a bit of concern. I've been underrated since Undertaker lifting his urn.
He has been underrated ever. I bet you don't even know who he is. It drives me nuts. He is fire. Fire. Fire.
But back to rap, none of y'all cause a bit of concern. I've been underrated since Undertaker lifting his urn. So then I jumped on this record with Joe. Man, y'all know how the rest of this go.
Yeah.
Niggas screaming as I exit the show. Head to toe, fly as fuck while the X's and O's was pouring in from the baddest. Lot of horse got ravished. 4-month damage on my tour bus mattress. Cause the 4-headed monster flame shit above average. Then they called the fire marshal with the last name Mathers. Just let me know cause I'll stop if you want. Or keep cutting.
Marshall Mathers. Shout out to Eminem.
The last name Mathers. Just let me know cause I'll stop if you want. Or keep cutting, cause I feel like Barry Sanders with blockers in front.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Barry Sanders never had blockers in front. He ran behind a horrible defensive line and still was one of the best running backs of all time. And he's saying, I feel like Barry Sanders running behind blockers. Like how would Barry Sanders have been if he had had blockers?
Cause I feel like Barry Sanders with blockers in front.
Yeah, man. Song. Boom. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. See, look, I apologize. I know this video is not gonna get no views. I know no one's gonna care, and I don't care because it's what I like. This is what I like, and this whole channel is about what I like. So, Joell Ortiz, in my feelings. I'm in my feelings right now because this is so fire, and I'm glad that I listened to it. Thank you for being you, Joell Ortiz. You know what? As a matter of fact, on this video, I'm going to come here and say one of the GOATs. Just so that you guys can know how I feel. And maybe it'll inspire you to do the same. Boom. Share it with somebody who gives a shit. Don't share it with somebody who would not. And we out.